Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, March 6th, 2026, and I'm coming to you live from the Yarn Garden. Actually, technically, I am coming to you live from Nome River Studios at the Yarn Garden in Charlotte, Michigan. Good morning, Rachel. Happy Friday to you. Hello, Karen. Awesome to see you guys. So glad to see everyone here. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, and welcome to Feature Friday. I am Lindsay Potter, your head gardener here at the Yarn Garden, as I already said, in Charlotte, Michigan. Good morning, Linda. Hello, Anna. Kara, good morning. Christina, Melinda. Hello, Roberta. Good morning, everyone. So as you can tell immediately when you started watching the video, we are in a different location than we normally are for our Feature Friday videos. We are actually upstairs in our dye studio because I needed more space for prizes that I am distributing today for bingo wrap up than I had table space for, because the orphan adoption event and clearance sale is happening downstairs on our back tables, which is where we normally would be able to spread out all of our items. So we hauled all the prizes upstairs. We've got them spread out here. My girls came back to work with me last night and helped me get everything set up. So we are upstairs at the Yarn Garden. We are actually in Nome River Yarn's dye studio. You can see behind me, there's a couple of our hot plates that heat up our yarns. So that's where we are hanging out, talking about everything bingo. I do have a couple of new things that I want to share before we jump right in to prize distribution. And first, of course, I always like to talk about what's on my needles. So I'm going to talk about what's on my needles because I have to focus on it, because I made a decision on my March sock. So this is my March sock as a reminder. I have that goal for 2026 that I'm going to knit a sock a month. So I've got my March sock cast on. This is the start of a pair of socks for Miss Olivia. And I decided I wanted to jazz things up just a little bit. She chose a self-striping yarn from the sock cubbies. It is, let me pull it out of my bag so you can see it. It is one of the super socks from online, the Panama color. She has expressed her love for purple since she could express her love for purple. And so this was the colorway that she chose. And so when I got started, I decided I wanted to do a little, well, let me finish this row and then we can look up close. But I decided that I wanted to just change things up just a little bit. So I'm going to do a little rolled cuff up at the top with a contrast color. And then I'm doing a different kind of ribbing. It's kind of like a broken ribbing. On round one, you do knit one, purl one, knit one, purl two. So it's a 5-stitch repeat. Knit one, purl one, knit one, purl two for the first round. And then on round two, you do knit 3, purl 2, knit 3, purl 2. So it just makes a little bit of an interesting change for ribbing. I like the way that it looks, although I'll be honest, the color changes in this yarn. You kind of lose it a little bit. But I wanted something a little bit different. But that means that it's not just a simple ribbing that I can, necessarily do without looking, because I got to keep track of the pattern. So I made the decision. I'm happy with the decision, except I didn't have something easy that I could just pick up and work on like I normally do at the beginning of my videos. So I apologize that I haven't been able to, keep eye contact with you guys like I normally like to. But I'm almost to the end of my round. 3 more stitches. So I'm on that first round where you knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and then purl 2. So it ends up looking kind of like a 3x2 ribbing, but just with a little bit of a little extra splash. So there you can see the knit 3, purl 2, a little bit of ribbing, and then I chose lilac as my contrast color a little bit. So I'm not sure where else I might incorporate that, at least in the toe. I will at least make her toe this same shade of lilac purple. And I don't know where else we might incorporate it in the sock. A little bit depends on how the color, the self-striping color actually ends up looking. A little bit depends on that. So that is my March sock. Just getting started. But again, I'm doing a little bit of a rolled cuff. I liked this technique. When I designed my Diametric Duo socks, I used this as the cuff. So you've seen this before. This is the same kind of cuff. So I just did a regular long tail cast on with my contrast color. You're gonna ask me how many rounds. I didn't write it down, but I can count them. So that's cast on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I cast on with long tail cast on, and I did 5 rounds of just plain knitting. And by doing just plain knitting with no ribbing or anything on the end, see when I let go of that, it makes this natural little kind of curve. Almost looks like an I-cord, except the purl bumps are sticking out. So that's how you do that. Once you knit your 5 rounds of stockinette stitch, I attached my main color. I did a knit round and a purl round, and then I went into the ribbing. So that garter ridge, that knit round and purl round, helps stop that roll, and then you can go into your ribbing. So a little trick if you want to jazz up your next pair of adventure socks. After the ribbing, it's just going to be stockinette stitch. So it will be my easy knitting project. Let's see here. Good morning, Heather. Hello, Amanda. Kathy's asking, is that a stretchy ribbing? I mean, it's ribbing. I don't know that it's any different than any other kind of ribbing. I would say actually maybe it's a little less stretchy. It doesn't have the pull-in tendency. It's not tighter by any means. Rachel is asking, what length needles or cord are you using? It's either a 32-inch or a 40-inch. I don't actually know. Let's see. Jason, what do you suppose that is? 16 or 20?
Total?
Inches, yeah. Not doubled, but like tip to fold. I put him on the spot.
Might be 40.
Yeah, this might be a 40-inch. I like either length. Honestly, that was the needle that was closest to my spot when I wanted to cast on Olivia's sock. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Lori and Karen and Missy. Good morning. Rachel says, holy cow, I figured a tiny cord was needed. Well, it depends on what technique you want to use. I prefer magic loop. That's what it's called when you use a really long circular needle like what I'm using. But there are 9-inch circular needles that lots of people love. This is not one of those people, but there are people that love it. Hi, Mindy. Good morning. Thank you, Jean. Okay, so that's been on my needles. The other thing that I've been focused on this week is my Callisto hat. My Callisto hat. I always forget how much I enjoy ribbing when I knit ribbing. So again, this is my Callisto hat. This was the January year of DK hats. I always fold up the ribbing because I like the way it looks. But this is out of Germantown DK in the color Jade. And again, this is the Callisto hat. The pattern itself is a freebie on Ravelry. And I love these X's and O cables. So I love it. I'm really excited about it. I think I'm about halfway done with the cables. So this is a pretty tall, slouchy style hat. And let me tell you, that ribbing took forever and a day and a half. Forever and a day and a half to knit all of that ribbing. But I finally got past it into the fun part. So those are the two things that have been occupying my needles this week. You guys have been commenting on my sweater. This is it's a short sleeve, so you can see it's kind of a springy summery tee. This is, I just had the name of it. It's from Petite Knits Anchor Tee, A-N-K-E-R, the Anchor Tee. And it was done out of a long discontinued Noro called Mirai. So that's what I'm showing off today. Shiloh, thank you. She says, love your business outfit today. Why, thank you. Alex is being naughty at work again. I love it. I love it. And yes, Mindy, we are upstairs in the dye studio today. The orphan adoption event clearance sale is happening, and our back tables are totally covered and being used. So I didn't have a table to set up for our prize distribution. So we decided to go ahead and be upstairs today. I know there were lots of you that were planning to come to the orphan sale and peek in on the video and maybe try and get in here. So, haha, I moved upstairs. Good morning, Carolyn. Yes, Jean, I've got my business attire on. It's a serious business to be distributing prizes to all of the bingo people.
I'm nervous.
Jason says he's nervous. We have 40 prizes. That's
5 more than last year.
Is it 5 more than last year?
Yes.
We've got prizes, little small prizes up to really big, awesome prizes. I mean, they're all awesome. Little prizes up to big prizes.
Some of these prizes are surprising to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Like the word prize is in surprise.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melinda. Bonjour, Marie. Okay, so we're gonna get to that very quickly, but I have a few new things that I want to share with you before we get to the prize drawings. So as I was talking about the Callisto hat, that was the January color of January year of hats from Kelborn Woolens. We did receive in March's year of hats. March's pattern is called the Juliet Beret, and I pulled it up on Ravelry. You can see it on the package, but I think it's always easier to see it on Ravelry. So it's a beret style, so it will be very floppy, very prince-like. But the texture here is really interesting. It's combining some lace and cables. And it's a double, like a folded over double thick brim. So that will really help keep the beret on your head where you style it. And there's a little top, and it even has the little tiny like boop at the top of the beret. So again, these are all free patterns on Ravelry. The Callisto's a free pattern. Juliet's pattern is free on Ravelry. You don't have to use Germantown DK, of course. You can use any DK weight. Scout is another fabulous alternative if you're looking for a wool. You could use Vintage Baby if you're wanting something machine washable or kid friendly. Chop, stop checking your watch.
You got 60 seconds.
Okay, stop it. He's over there checking his watch. He's right in front of me. And anyway, all right. So for March, we got 2 different colors. We got the original color that the pattern is shown in, which is natural. Stop laughing at me. And quick, I'm going to crack open the bag because I know everybody wants to see what's inside. The kits are $24.95. I've been fine all day, and now suddenly... All right, so there is a skein of the Germantown DK. 100 gram skein, 270 yards. This is the same wool that they used for their worsted weight, so all American wool. It's spun here, cleaned here, dyed here, all the things that we love. It comes with the project card, so it gives you the instructions on where to go to get the pattern. It has this cute little sheet of stickers, which, you know, I love a good sticker. I love a good sticker. It comes with a tag, the little leather tag, and some scrap yarn to sew it down with. So there's the cute little tag, and then a little bit of yarn to sew it down with. And it also has a couple little packages of stitch markers and a darning needle. So several cute little extra accessory items come in the package. So Germantown DK in natural, and then we got it in the color olive, which is actually a new shade. I'm gonna open it. Which is actually a new color in Germantown DK. So there is the olive color. Crystal says the beret looks fun to knit. I agree. In fact, this will probably be the kit that you take home, Crystal.
She already bought it.
I know, you already bought it, so that'll be yours. So again, those are available. We do still have Callisto hat kits, and I can't for the life of me think of February's Umbriel. It is not Umbridge, the professor from Harry Potter. It is Umbriel, the Umbriel hat kit, which was February's year of DK hats, and March's. We have all options available. And the nice thing about these kits, and the fact that the patterns are free, You can mix and match. So every month I try and bring in a different color than I've had previously. I try and get the color of the sample, and I try and get a couple other colors, 1 or 2 other colors that we haven't carried before. So even if you say you love the olive, but you don't really want to knit a beret, you could certainly buy the Juliet beret set, the March kit, and you could knit Umbriel or Callisto with that kit. The pattern itself, again, is not included because it's free on Ravelry. So you can mix and match any of the options. Yes, excellent. Rachel said, I had a lot of fun with my first time bingoing this year. Definitely learned a lot and hope to get a coverall next year. Thanks, Rusty. You are so welcome. All right, couple more new things. How much time do I have, Connor?
Oh yeah, you're way past.
Way past my time. Okay, I have 2 more items. First is March's brilliantly beautiful kaleidoscope of colors from Ba Yarns. This is March's color of the month from Ba Yarns. So I don't think there's a color that they didn't use here to create this gorgeous colorway. Again, this is March 26th, color of the month. If you want to order it on the website, you want to make sure you look for La Jolla color of the month. And again, this is March 26th. This is fingering weight yarn, $31 a skein, 400 yards. So there you have it. Something else to entice you with, my pretties. All right, the last new thing before we get rolling into the prizes. Dana says, those are just my colors. They absolutely are, Dana. Good morning, Lucy. We got some cool new shawl pins. Cloak clasps is actually what they were called when I ordered them, from a new vendor called, man, I just had it in my head, Nirvana. Nirvana LLC is the company that makes these very cool new cloak clasps / shawl pins. And I didn't bring the shawl up here to show you how they work, but I love this particular kind of design. Another company that I've carried before called Jewel, she called these penannular brooches, which I think that, I know, that's such a fun word, so it sticks in my head. A penannular brooch is where you've got the stick is attached, which I love because you can't lose it, right? That's why I love knitting needles, usually over crochet hooks, because they're attached to my project. But it's got this little slot here. So when you use it, you can overlap your 2 pieces of your cloak or your shawl, and you're gonna poke the stick through, and then you're gonna bring it up through the gap, up through the hole, and then shift your stick around. Whoa! Shift the stick around, and it will stay secured like that. So 3 different styles. Let's see, how hard is it to get it off? There we go, we got it. So 3 different styles. The first one is just this more simple design, and I called it the simple design. This is, it's actually bronze. $29.95 is the price. And you can see it's just got this nice little kind of curl at the bottom where they've taken the wire and the metal and kind of soldered it closed there with a little swirl. And the point is pretty sharp, so it's gonna go through multiple layers of your fabric. So there you go, that's the simple version. I have another one that is the same size. This is what I called the textured version. There we go, the textured version. So again, the same idea. You've got your round brooch part with the stick that's attached, but this time it almost looks like a raspberry. Like the little texture ball parts look like little raspberries on the ends of the brooch itself and then on the top of the stick. So again, it's all attached. You're not gonna lose it. Same price as the other one, that's $29.95. So those are 2 that are similar sizes. And then we got one that's a little bit smaller. This one is $24.95. And this one is pretty elaborate. I called this one the small ornate style. So here is the design. Let me get the stick out of the way so you can see the design of the brooch itself. There's lots of texture here along the top of that ring. Lots of beautiful kind of scroll work through here. And actually my friend Sam and I were looking at them and she said this looks kind of like a treble clef. Looks kind of like a musical treble clef. And then the stick pin itself has some pretty wrap detail up at the top. So that one is a little bit smaller. That one is $24.95. These are, I believe, I just did this yesterday, available on our website. If not, you can absolutely get in touch with me, but I'm pretty sure they're there with pictures. If not, they will be soon after the video ends. So again, that is the Bronze Norse Cloak Clasp is the name of the item. And we've got simple texture and the small ornate. So check those out. All right. All right, Potter, are you ready to talk about some bingo stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were born ready? All right, I gotta get all my cords ready. We're using the old standby computer here for our purposes. Oops, let's get it on here. Computer fell asleep, of course, which is fine. Well, we're gonna get it up and running here. Come on. There we go. All right, so we're gonna talk details first and then we'll get to prices. I know that drives you crazy. But people love, you guys wanna know, I know you love numbers. I know you wanna hear how successful of an event this was, absolutely. So this year we sold more cards than we did last year. There were 104 participants, 105 if I count myself. So 105 people decided to tackle their whip pile for the month of February. There were 79 cards turned in. So like almost 80% of you that decided to join in actually did it and turned your cards in. So congratulations, that is amazing. Of those 79 cards turned in, we had 20 coveralls. 20 coveralls. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot to do some math. Okay? Each coverall card gets 12 bingos. This is 12 bingos worth. Okay? So we can assume, because you can use a project for 2 squares, we can assume on average that each coverall person finished 6 projects, right? I'm sure there were more, maybe there were less, but on average we can say 6 people or 6 projects per coverall were finished. So if 6 coveralls were finished and there were 20 coveralls turned in, how many projects could we conceivably say were finished just by our coverall people? 120, right?
Wow.
6 times 20. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 0. Yeah, 120 projects just from my coverall friends were finished in the month of February. What? That is crazy. That is, I don't even have words for that. So that was just from our coveralls. That was not the 79 people that turned their cards in. We ran out of stitch markers on a couple of occasions, so Jason had to make me more batches. We did end up running out of the second prize bingo sticker towards the end of the cards that got turned in. So I just shifted what was third prize, then became second prize. So we just kind of shifted things around. Yeah, so that was the first time that that's happened. So congratulations, you guys. You finished so many things during the month of February. And I've been talking to many of you guys, and when you came in to turn in your cards, and asked, have you then decided that you wanted to cast on a bunch of new things? Or, you know, what was your plan? What have you decided to do? And a lot of you have decided to continue with finishing some things because maybe you didn't quite get those done with your card, which has kind of been my feeling. I did cast on my March sock, but you know, I needed to have a sock going. But I decided not to cast on anything new because I had a few things that I wanted to make sure that I got finished up. So it's amazing. Congratulations, you guys. We have baskets of things to donate, stacks of baby hats that we're going to donate to U of M Sparrow, and a basket full of all sorts of warm gear, hats, scarves, cowls, some of the hoods that we're going to donate to our friends at Helping Hands Food Pantry here in the next week or so. We will get those turned in. And I just wanted to put this out there. If it doesn't have to be an item that you just recently finished. if you have anything that you have made and you don't want it anymore, or you made it and the color wasn't quite right, whatever reason. If you have something that you would like to get rid of, you would like to donate, feel free to bring it down to us, and we'll make sure we can connect it with our friends at Helping Hands Food Pantry. I'm happy to do that all year long. So make sure that if you have any of those items, I'm going to go through my stash of old samples in the basement and get those items over to Amanda at Helping Hands Food Pantry, because there's always a need for warm gear. All right, so let's see. Anna says, I actually got down to only one whip this time, which is a new experience for me. Everything else was finished or frogged. Excellent, Anna, congratulations. So are you continuing to work on that one whip, or have you cast on something new? Pat says, ouch, I didn't mail in my charity hat. How often do you donate? We can donate, weekly. My friend Jeannie Simon, that is always a part of our group here, she's our liaison. So she's here every week. So you can, and Pat, if you have a hospital that's closer to you, feel free to donate it there. It doesn't have to come to me to go to U of M Sparrow. You could donate it to any place by you. Maybe there's a pregnancy center that could use a donation. Feel free to reach out. But we would, of course, love to have it too. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. All right. Okay. Anything else? Jason, is there anything else that I should share? He's like, no, we need to get on with this because it's time to talk about, time to get rid of some prizes. Anna is going to continue because she promised it to someone she's seeing next week. But then she needs to find a new project. Well, I know where you can find some help.
You got one or two ideas?
Yeah, we've got ideas. Absolutely, we've got ideas. Okay, so I have 40 presents, 39 I think actually, spread out on the table. There are items donated by my friend Jeannie, by my friend Adair, by my friend Tammy, and from Celeste and myself. So thank you if you donated any items to the prize haul here. Thank you for your donation. We appreciate it. Okay, are we ready? What are you gonna do? You're gonna come around and hold the thing up for me?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be on camera.
No,
you're just gonna hold the computer?
Yeah.
Okay, so prize number one. We're gonna have to do this fast, so I'm not gonna get to spend a ton of time on the prizes. But prize number one is a skein of yarn that's a newish yarn from Kelborn Wool. It's called Erin, E-R-I-N. It's fine Irish wool and New Zealand wool. So this is like a worsted to Erin weight. All right, and here we go. Here's the spin. Can you guys see? Lisa McKinney, you are getting a skein of Erin from Kelborn Woolens. Congratulations. All right, prize number two is this adorable little shot glass with a yarn ball stamped on it. And it is made by JAMPDX. So you don't have to drink liquor to want to use this really pretty shot glass. I actually think it would be cute to just hold your stitch markers next to your spot. All right, get in here. Here we go. All right, Jean Burby, you are the winner of our adorable little yarn stamped shot glass. All right, prize number three is this little grow kit. It comes with this little planter and all of the items that you need to plant some chamomile seeds. And then it also comes with, I was trying to be all Vanna White and clever, or Price is Right girl here. It also comes with a little tea strainer and a little tea mug. So once you grow your chamomile, you can make yourself a cup of tea. So this is prize number three. And the winner is, I don't think you guys can see it, can you? Cindy Rowitz. You are getting prize number three, this very cute little chamomile grow kit. All right, prize number four. I have several of these scattered throughout here. This is a cute little zippered pouch from 31. Cute little zippered pouch from 31. You're welcome, Jean. I'm glad you're watching. So cute little kind of tribal print from 31. Could be used for a little notions pouch. You could hold those quick gauge rulers would tuck nicely in there and keep them protected. So prize number 4, winner is Anamar! Anamar, you are the winner of this cute little Project Notions pouch from 31. All right, prize number 5 is a Katrinkles mini tool. This is a tool that gives you instructions on the decreases SSK and knit 2 together. You're welcome, Lisa. So winner is Susan B. Susan, you are the winner of this cute little mini tool from Katrinkles. Congratulations. All right. Prize number 6. Let me get my water bottle out of the way. Can't give this away. All right. Prize number 6 is a copy of my adventure sock pattern with a skein of Clever Gnome and a Gnomelet to create a DK weight pair of adventure socks. So the winner is Maggie Cormanias. You are the winner of this kit for a cool pair of adventure socks in our DK weight base. Congratulations, Maggie. All right, moving on, we have another yarn kit. Prize number 7. Prize number 7 is a little kit for this mohair and make it tweed little cowl. It is using these 2 colors. You're welcome, Anna. All right, who's gonna win this? Winner is Kathy Adams. Kathy, you are the winner of this cute little project for a cowl with mohair and make it tweed. All right, prize number 8 is a very pretty skein of sock yarn. It is a pastel shade. Go ahead and hit start. All right, so the winner of this lovely skein of self-striping sock yarn is Virginia B. Virginia B, congratulations. You are the winner of this fun skein of sock yarn. All right, prize number 9. Oh, you're welcome, Maggie. Yay. All right, prize number 9 is this nice set of crochet hooks from Lika Crafts. It is the driftwood style wood, and this is a prize that goes to Catherine Franklin. Congratulations to Catherine Franklin. You are the winner of this new crochet hook set. All right, prize number 10. Prize number 10 is another kit from Gnome River Yarns. Speaking of diametric duo, which I was talking about at the beginning of the video, this includes a copy of the pattern as well as a kit to make a cool, crisp fall day is the color combo. So you've got Autumn's Dress and a little mini skein of Ozone to create this pattern. So the winner of this set is not been hit yet, so we shall continue talking about how beautiful that it is and how fun it is to knit, because Jamie Manea is going to be the winner and recipient of this little kit from Gnome River. Congratulations, Jamie. All right, prize number 11. Prize number 11 is another set of this is crochet hooks from Lika, but this is actually a Tunisian set. So this is another set of crochet hooks, but they have the capability at the base to screw in the cords like we have with our knitting needles, so that you can make a Tunisian crochet hook set out of these. This is also handy if you're a knitter. You can put a knitting needle on one side and the crochet hook on the other if you're picking up stitches. You know, a crochet hook makes it easier to pick up, so you could pick up using that crochet hook, take the hook off, stick your needle, your tip back on, and it just makes it that much easier. So Sherry Van Wyk, Sherry Van Wyk, you are the winner of the Tunisian set of interchangeable crochet hooks. Congratulations. All right, so we're up to prize number 12. Prize number 12 is a set of notebooks. This is my favorite kind of notebook. Actually, this is the kind that I use for my planner slash to-do list maker. And both notebooks are a really pretty dark green shade, and they are that dotted style rather than lined or plain. They've got those dot grid lines. So the winner of these notebooks, Linda Morford. Congratulations, Linda Morford. All right. In keeping with notebooks and keep getting organized, this is another notebook. This is called the Maker's Notebook for Knitters and Crocheters. A companion for makers to document their fiber adventures. This is beautiful. So it's got, oh, look at the edge is shiny. I love a good pretty edge on a book. So it looks like it's got lots of really cool features to help you keep track of your projects. So the winner of this Maker's Notebook for Knitters and Crocheters is Tracy Wellman. Tracy, congratulations. You have won the Maker's Notebook. I'm really making my assistant work today. All right, next up is another copy of our Adventure Sock pattern and a really fun self-striping sock yarn. So there you can see that picture. You're welcome, Linda. You are welcome. So there we go. The winner of this sock kit is Heather Wild. Heather Wild, you are the winner of this Adventure Sock pattern and self-striping sock yarn. Congratulations. All right, we got a little bit of Yarn Garden swag here. Little Yarn Garden swag. So, coffee mug, it's got our logo on it. It's green. Of course it's green. What other color would it be? And the winner of this is Miss Karen Yantz. Karen Yantz, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a Yarn Garden coffee mug. All right, we have another set of Lika. This is, I gotta open it to make sure I know what it is. This is a set of knitting needles. This is the 3.5 inch tip set from Lika in the driftwood style. So here we go. Let's see who is the winner. You're welcome, Heather. And I agree, Melinda. Winner chicken dinner is Julie Zolnay. Congratulations, Julie Z. You are the winner of this cute little needle set. All right, next up, we're coming upon the season, whether or not it's hard to believe or not, we are coming upon the season of flowers and leaves and all things growing. So this next set will be a way for you to record that. This is the Plant Press from Katrinkles. The Plant Press from Katrinkles. And the winner is Sandy Scott. Sandy Scott, congratulations. You have won the Plant Press from Katrinkles. Oh, yay, Tracy, I'm glad. I'm glad that you are excited about it. Okay, so we're starting back down here. All right, prize number 18 is a really handy little shopping bag that you can stuff down into this little circle. Hey, yeah. But you can fit so much yarn in here, or whatever, books, wherever you're shopping. But it has this fun little tropical flamingo print. So I have one of these that I have stashed in the bottom of my backpack. So whenever I go somewhere, I can stuff that in. And the little round part has a cute little flamingo on it. So this is another product from 31. And the winner of this is Alex. I can never remember how to pronounce your last name, but it starts with a U. Is it Ulysses? I don't know. But Alex, you have won this beautiful flamingo travel bag for all your tropical adventures that you get to go on. So congratulations, Alex. You are the winner. All right, prize number 19. We are killing this. Like, we're almost halfway done. What am I gonna do when I'm done?
Chop, chop.
Maybe we can do a tour of the dye studio. Ulysses. Thank you, Alex. Congratulations, by the way. Ulysses. I hope I remember that, but I might not. Okay. Next prize is this cute little zippered pouch with a snarky saying, "If I can't take my yarn, I'm not going," with a little suitcase and a sassy pink tassel on the end. And the winner of this prize is Michelle Gross. Congratulations, Michelle. You are the winner chicken dinner of a new zippered pouch. All right, prize number 20. Prize number 20 is a really soft, you know I hate that word, a nice feel of skein of yarn. It's called Ture by Amano Yarns. It is half Peruvian Pima cotton and half superwash merino wool, and it is this beautiful blue shade. It is, let's see, probably a worsted to Aran weight. I'm looking at the label. So let's see, who is the winner of this, Jason?
Sal Welch.
Sal Welsh, you are the winner of this really pretty skein of super soft blue yarn. I know, Michelle, we love anything that gives us the illusion of being organized. Well, I guess speaking for myself. All right, prize number 21 is another kit. It comes with this pattern for a free or for a cowl. And it is using this really pretty skein of yarn from Universal called Bamboo Bloom Hand Paints. So the winner of this kit is Judy Jackson. Judy Jackson, you are the winner of this lovely skein of yarn along with a pattern for a cowl. Congratulations. All right, prize number 22 is a mini zippered pouch from 31, and it also has this cool black and white print. I love these black and white prints like this because I can get out my fabric markers and I can color in and make a really cool design on it. Or if you're into embroidery at all, you can embroider a cool little colorful design on there. I like that idea too. So the winner of this mini zippered pouch is Shirley Thompson. Shirley, you are the winner of this mini zippered pouch. All right, prize number 23 is this fluffy set of skeins from Fangirl Fibers. This is luscious. This is 74% Surrey alpaca, 22% merino, 4% nylon. It is DK weight. There's 2 skeins. I don't know why I decided to put these in the prize pile. What was I thinking?
Oh, it's too late now?
It's too late now, I showed you guys. Ugh. Okay, so 2 skeins. Again, these are from Fangirl Fibers. She called it Unicorn Party. It is a one-of-a-kind color, and the 2 skeins come together. It is the same yarn. This one is just spun tighter or looser than this one. So it's the same color, same base. Anne DeVito, you are the winner of this beautiful set of skein. It's so pretty. What was I thinking? I'm thinking there's not enough time in the world, actually, is what I'm thinking. All right, this is already prepackaged.
Mystery bag. Mystery
bag. Let's see. Oh, this is some more Yarn Garden swag. Let's see. What did I put together in here? All right. So this, we've got a Gnome River Yarns sticker, a Yarn Garden tape measure, a bag tag from Jason that gives the shape of the state of Michigan, and it says directions to my favorite LYS, and of course it has a star over Charlotte with a compass on it and a Yarn Garden logo on the back, and a little mitten shaped claw stitch marker with a star where we are located. So that is a little swag bag of goodies for Yarn Garden. Jana McKinney, you are the winner chicken dinner of that prize. Congratulations, Jana. All right. You are welcome, Anne. I'm glad you're watching. Okay, we're gonna stick with the whole Yarn Garden swag here for another prize. We've got another coffee mug from Yarn Garden with our logo on it. So this winner, who gets to sip coffee out of this, is Stacy Swick, I believe is Stacy S's last name. And we already have some yarn that we're gonna send you, so we'll be able to stash this right in your package when you get your yarn. So congratulations, Stacy. All right. Next up is another kit for this cute little cowl from Laura Nelkin called Turt. And this is the color combo that I chose to go with that little kit with that pattern. So this is the winner chicken dinner of this set. I wonder where that is. It just because it rhymes? Is that where that came from?
Dorothy Foley.
Dorothy Foley, you are the winner of this little set of goodies. Congratulations. All right. The next winner, the next prize is this cute little bouquet of felted flowers that I made and put together many years ago, and I've decided that I wanted to let it go and move on to someone else's house. So this is a cute little bouquet of felted flowers made by myself, and it is going to Tammy Banker. Tammy Banker, you are getting this cute little bouquet of felted flowers that I knitted and felted. And anyway, it's fun. All right, we have another zippered pouch from 31 up next. What prize number are we on? 28?
28.
28. All right, so this one is a really pretty stripe. And again, you could get out your fabric markers and you could make this all sorts of fun stripes. And the taker-homer of this is Mindy Dipple. Mindy Dipple, this is your prize. Congratulations. And thank you for playing bingo this year. All right. We have another little kit here. This is featuring Barocco Vivo, which is 100% cotton. And it's a surprise pattern in there. This was a donation and I don't know what's in there. So that'll be fun for both of us. Oh, you forgot to hit start. All right. Winner is Kendra. Kendra Adams, this is your prize for playing bingo. Congratulations.
This next prize is wild. I can't believe that this is a prize.
This is the one that he was surprised about.
Yeah.
We have another needle set. This is the blush set of needles from Lika Needles. Complete set from size 4 up to Vampire Steak. /17 with all the cords and everything that you need for knitting almost anything. And the winner of this blush set of needles
Super lucky.
from Lika Crafts is Rachel Gunter. This is your prize that you won for playing bingo for the first time, and you got a ton of bingos and you win this amazing prize.
Yeah.
You are lucky. Anyway, thank you, Rachel, for playing bingo. And congratulations. All right. Next up is another zippered pouch from 31. And I love this one. I love the fact that it kind of looks like wonky knit stitches, doesn't it? It kind of looks like wonky knit stitches. Like it was knit with a really textured yarn like this bamboo bloom. And again, it's black and white and gray. So if you wanted to, you could get those fabric markers out and decorate this zippered pouch. You are welcome, Rachel. Congratulations. All right, Mary O'Daniel, you are the winner of this zippered pouch from 31. All right, prize number 32. Prize number 32 is a gleaner. So if you don't know what a gleaner is, this is it's a fabric care item. So sweaters, really anything that you knit, or ready-made garments that end up with those little surface pills that are really annoying, you can use the gleaner to take care of that. It comes with 3 different like cartridge heads that will help take care of any pills on any knitted surface. So that is prize number 32. Scarlett Sabrowski, you are the winner of this gleaner set. Keep your knits looking spectacular. Hello, Jan. Good morning. Thanks for watching. All right, prize number 33, kind of sticking with the theme here with our finished object February. This is a bottle of Eucalyptus in the scent grapefruit. This is my favorite. This is the one that I use all the time because I love the smell, but I like that it doesn't necessarily stick in the things that I've made. Like it doesn't make the thing smell like that item. It's just a nice scent while you're washing, while you're blocking. All right, and the winner of this is... Winner, Ray Jane Courtright, you are the winner of this bottle of grapefruit Euclid. Congratulations. All right. Pat is telling us that she loves the Gleaner. It is the best tool ever. It is a really handy thing. Really not just for your own things that you've made, but just for anything. Okay, look at this fabulous shade of green. So this yarn skein is the next prize. This is from Malabrigo. It is called Verano, and it is 100% Pima cotton. So this is a hand-dyed cotton, which is somewhat rare. It takes a different kind of dye. So the winner of this is Betty G. Betty G, you are the winner. This is a worsted / DK weight skein, about 200 yards, and this fabulous spring green. Congratulations, Betty. Betty has been on vacation, so lucky you, Betty. All right, we have another item from Lika up for grabs, and this is another crochet hook set. This is the Indigo crochet hook set, and it is a complete set of all those crochet hooks. It starts at a 3.5 millimeter, goes up to a 9 millimeter, so lots of different sizes in there. And the winner is, we're gonna draw again. Actually, you know what? Grab the next prize. Okay, we're redrawing because the winner of this was the person that donated it. So, Adair, you are the winner of this beautiful set of skeins from Tilly Thomas. This yarn is called Flurries. It is Australian merino wool with, it's already pre-beaded with these beautiful glass beads. So Adair, you are the winner of these two beautiful skeins of beaded, beautiful wool yarns. So congratulations, Adair. And now we're coming back to the crochet hook set. And the winner of this is Crystal Haverkamp. Crystal, you are the winner of this set of Indigo crochet hooks, which is perfect because your favorite color is blue. So this is spot on for you. Excellent. What are the odds that that was going to happen? What are the odds? I think that might have happened one of the first years too. Okay, we have another set, another bag of goodies. I'm glad you're happy with it, Adair. All right, and this was our prize that was donated to us from Celeste. So Celeste, thank you for your donation. These are, looks like sticky highlights, like they're pre-cut highlighter tape. So when you're following along in a project, it is something that you can move down your page. So that is included in your kit. This cute little set, like a little set of clips shaped like a fish. And then she made this cute little keychain. It's got a crochet hook on it. It says crochet all day in pinks and purples. So Celeste, thank you for your donation. And the person taking it home is Mary Pate. Mary Pate, congratulations on your prize. All right, we're down to our last two prizes. Last two prizes. All right, you're welcome, Crystal. We have a skein of Tilly from Barocco. This is a really pretty gold color with those kind of speckles of black. And the winner of this skein, this DK weight, sport to DK weight, it's Pima Cotton and Cupro. Winner, chicken dinner is Katie G. Katie G, you are the winner of this beautiful skein of Tilly. All right. I saved this last one because I think that it is amazing that this was donated to us. And I'm somewhat jealous that I couldn't put my name in the drawing so that I could get a chance to win this. This was donated by our friend Tammy Banker, and she made this yarn. She spun this yarn, this fluff into yarn, and then wanted to donate it to one of her community friends. Isn't that amazing? Tammy, you are amazing. So this is from the company called Hello Yarn. It is a Tarhi bamboo and silk blend, and it's about a DK weight, 290 yards. It's a 4-ounce hank. So let me just put that up there so you guys can oogle it and awe over it and love it. It's even my colors. I think she knew what she was doing. So there we go.
And the final prize goes to...
And the final prize, this is it. Final prize. Winner, chicken dinner is Jen DeSluver, you are the winner of this beautiful skein of handspun from our friend Tammy Banker. Congratulations to you, Jen. That is amazing. Look at that, it's 11:56. Perfect. See, I do things a lot faster when he's pushing me to do it, right?
Yep.
So congratulations to everyone that won a prize. I am so proud of everyone that has gone through and finished projects. It's amazing. Sometimes it's a hard thing to sit down and really like get motivated to do. And I love the fact that we can make a game out of it and we can give away stickers. And it is enough to incentive for us to be excited about finishing things. So thank you so much for playing. I think you guys are amazing. I haven't, Kara, but thank you for bringing that up. So for my 20 coverall bingo winners, your prize will be ready. It should be by the end of the month. And I never tell what the coverall prizes are until after they are distributed because it is a surprise. So you'll be notified, those of you that got coveralls. You know what? Can I see that Excel spreadsheet again? I think it's still open. We've still got a few minutes. Susan says, so much fun, great prizes. Thank you again for the bingo adventure. You are welcome. Yes, congratulations to all of the winners. If you need your item shipped, please reach out and let us know that. You can send us a message here on Facebook, or you can call the shop, or email us if you need your prizes shipped. We are happy to do that. Remember, that's part of the $5 fee with the bingo prize download. That's part of what that fee goes for. So please let us know if you need your items shipped. For those of you that emailed your bingo card in and you are getting prizes back, we will start mailing those in probably next week. We'll start mailing those out unless we hear that you're ready to pick them up. Rachel is asking, for those that didn't do a coverall, can we come in today for bingo items or should we wait? You are welcome to come in. You are welcome to come in. There's enough of us that'll be here today that we can get it all handled. Okay, so any other questions? Rachel wants to come shop. Heck yeah, it's the orphan adoption event and clearance sale. You absolutely want to come in and shop. Oh, thank you, Pat. You are so welcome. Okay, so I wanted to shout out my 20 people that got coveralls, okay? Anna, Marla, Scarlett, McKinney, Sherry, Suzanne, Moni, Tammy, Ann, Ray Jane, Kara, Jeannie, Adair, Teresa, Anna, Sunny, Susan, Maggie, Jamie, Jean, and Crystal Haverkamp. You guys all got coveralls and you are amazing. Thank you so much for putting in a lot of effort during the month to get all of your projects finished. And I can't wait to see your strategies for Finish Object February 2027. All right, we now have to get all of these packed up and get them downstairs for everyone that wants to pick up soon. So thank you again for watching. The orphan sale is running. It is up and ready to go now, and it will be running through next Saturday. We will do a live video sale of all of the items that are left, if any, next Friday. So next Friday's Feature Friday will be a live sale with whatever orphans are left, so we can clear them out so that we can get new yarn and have spots for new yarn. So that's it. That's all I had for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations again to all of our prize winners. And I can't wait to see everybody next week. Have a great day.